are there any specific expectations that you see consumers having that say, hey, you know what, I don't want to go to a mall, or I go to a mall to only touch and feel and experience, but I'd rather buy online. So obviously, as far as the buying process is concerned, perhaps they're not, in your opinion, the mall is not really the fulfiller of that experience. The online store would be a better fulfiller. But as far as the touch and feel, the mall would be. So why do you think there's this dichotomy? Why don't I complete my buying experience also in the mall? Why this shift?
I think it depends on the category that you're in. I think where it is low experience, low investment, low involvement, who would have thought grocery would take off so much in the online space? But it does. For the whole of last year, we've been buying our groceries primarily online from Big Basket, and it's worked pretty well. And the thing is that while yes, a social experience, the outing, all that is true, we now have a 4-year-old child, and suddenly this, the joy of going to a supermarket just changed overnight. Any of you have small children and try to go shopping there, suddenly your focus is not the atta and the rice and anything. It is how about choco pie, how about more choco pie? And you find this whole chaos, so let's move online. The second space where you see online purchases moving is where the price differential between offline and online is pretty large. And while it doesn't matter for things which is maybe 10 rupees or something, where it is a 30% price differential, certainly you start to take notice. So books were the first place where 30% happened, but soon it could be a car, it could be a refrigerator, it could be a dishwasher. So again, I like to look and research, but I don't mind buying online. I don't need it today. I could wait for a week. I really don't mind. Third is in terms of variety. So even in India, if you see a lot of tier 2 towns like to buy online, not because they want to, but because the kind of outfits or the choice that they want is not available in a small town. Whereas if I go online, I get all those niche products that I want. For example, from Chennai, you have a company called Shycart, which sells all kinds of esoteric products that in a small town there is no hope that you're ever going to get it. Even in a big town, you would find it hard to get. So I think the options would be range, price difference, and somewhere you just don't really care about the experience when shopping. And I think, you asked, how do I have a personal connect? And I think if we embrace this and say that, okay, a guy who buys online does come to my mall as well, and I'm able to recognize him because I know so much about his online presence. So, a guy who's liked Grand Mall on Facebook, when he comes into the store, he gets something different because he's got a code or something. I think that's the way of the future, where we don't say, oh, well, e-commerce is not going to happen, but we use that as a means of learning about the customer, bringing in engagement, and understanding what he wants. And, I was talking to Zaruk around 2 weeks ago, and he says, the food court is one of the big important parts of what he's doing because that's the experience part of it. And I think that's what's going to change, and that you come for the fun, you also consume, but you may also just consume even in the mall on a kiosk.
But there has been a lot of talk about